An advertising agency or ad agency or advert agency is a service-based business dedicated to creating, planning, and handling advertising for its clients. An ad agency is independent from the client and provides an outside point of view to the effort of selling the client's products or services. An agency can also handle overall marketing and branding strategies and sales promotions for its clients. Typical ad agency clients include businesses and corporations, non-profit organizations and government agencies. Agencies may be hired to produce television commercials and radio commercials as part of an advertising campaign. History: the first acknowledged advertising agency was William Taylor in 1786. Another early agency, started by James Jem White in 1800 at Fleet Street, London, eventually evolved into White Bull Holmes, a recruitment advertising agency, that went out of business in the late 1980s. In 1812 George Rennell, an officer at the London Gazette, set up another of the early advertising agencies, also in London. This remained a family business until 1993, as Rennell and Son, and is now part of the TMP Worldwide agency under the brand TMP Rennell. Another early agency that traded until recently, was founded by Charles Barker, and the firm he established traded as Barker's until 2009 when it went into administration. Volney B. Palmer opened the first American advertising agency, in Philadelphia in 1850. This agency placed ads produced by its clients in various newspapers. In 1856 Matthew Brady created the first modern advertisement when he placed an ad in the New York Herald paper offering to produce photographs, ambrotypes and daguerreotypes. His ads were the first whose typeface and fonts were distinct from the text of the publication and from that of other advertisements. At that time all newspaper ads were set in agate and only agate. His use of larger distinctive fonts caused a sensation. Later that same year Robert Bonner ran the first full-page ad in a newspaper. In 1864, William James Carleton began selling advertising space in religious magazines. James Walter Thompson joined this firm in 1868. Thompson rapidly became their best salesman, purchasing the company in 1877 and renaming it the James Walter Thompson Company, which today is the oldest American advertising agency. Realizing that he could sell more space if the company provided the service of developing content for advertisers, Thompson hired writers and artists to form the first known creative department in an advertising agency. He is credited as the father of modern magazine advertising in the U.S. Types of advertising agencies: ad agencies come in all sizes and include everything from one- or two-person shops, small to medium-sized agencies such as Traction, large independents such as Smart and multinational, multi-agency conglomerates such as Omnicom Group, WPP Group, Publicis, Interpublic Group of companies and Havers. Full-service agencies: these agencies are involved in planning, creating, producing advertisements, performing research and selecting media. Some full-service agencies also provide non-advertising related services including strategic market planning, direct market promotion programs, interactive marketing and website design, and public relations. The importance of the various functions provided by a full-service agency will depend upon the client. Some very large full-service agencies run their own marketing research departments. There are also many professional services with local and national networks which work closely with the agencies, do commissioned research in specific geographic areas, income levels, consumption patterns, product groups, etc. A full-service agency is one that provides a direct relation to the copyright, artwork, ad production, media planning etc. Creative agencies specialize in creative, or design-based business models and are also known as a creative boutique. Their basic interest is in the creation of the advertisement or branding. Other agencies offer design in conjunction with media buying. Media agencies concentrate on media buying. The client who chooses to use a design-only based advertising agency must assume some of the advertising purchasing. These are activities that are routinely handled by an agency with a media buying option. Specialized agencies: These agencies specialized in a particular activity of the whole communication process. They may specialize in certain functions, audiences or industries or in a marketing communication area. These type of agencies may serve one client only. In-house advertising agencies. An in-house agency is a team within a company that focuses on selling the company's product. They will handle all aspects of the brand. Digital agencies. Interactive agencies may differentiate themselves by offering a mix of web design/web development, search engine marketing, internet advertising marketing, or e-business e-commerce consulting. Interactive agencies rose to prominence before traditional advertising agencies fully embraced the Internet. Offering a wide range of services, some of the interactive agencies grew very rapidly, although some have downsized just as rapidly due to changing market conditions. Today, the most successful interactive agencies are defined as companies that provide specialized advertising and marketing services for the digital space. The digital space is defined as any multimedia-enabled electronic channel that an advertiser's message can be seen, heard from and understood. The digital space translates to the Internet, kiosks, CD-ROMs, DVDs, and lifestyle devices. Interactive agencies function similarly to advertising agencies, although they focus solely on interactive advertising services. They deliver services such as strategy, creative, design, video, development, programming, deployment, management, and fulfillment reporting. Often, interactive agencies provide digital lead generation, digital brand development, interactive marketing and communications strategy, rich media campaigns, interactive video brand experiences, Web 2.0 website design and development, e-learning tools, email marketing, SEO/SEM services, PPC campaign management, content management services, web application development, and overall data mining, and ROI assessment. There are 4 elements for digital media: digital media planning, social media, web design and applications, and digital prairie. Search engine agencies. Lately, pay-per-click and search engine optimization firms have been classified by some as agencies, because they create media and implement media purchases of text-based ads. This relatively young industry has been slow to adopt the term agency. However, with the creation of ads and media purchases, these search agencies are technically known as advertising or media agencies. However, SEO has traditionally sat separately, usually as a service offered by web development companies. With the increasing reliance of successful SEO on fresh and engaging website content, there are fewer SEO specialist agencies around. This service is increasingly forming part of full-service, PR and social media agency offerings. Social media agencies. Social media agencies specialize in promotion of brands in the various social media platforms like blogs, social networking sites, Q&A sites, discussion forums, and microblogs. The 3 key services of social media agencies are social media marketing, online reputation management, increasingly, SEO, healthcare communications agencies. Healthcare communications agencies specialize in strategic communications and marketing services for the healthcare and life science industries. These agencies distinguish themselves through an understanding of the strict labeling and marketing guidelines mandated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration and industry group guidelines, notably Advert and Pharma. Medical education agencies. Medical education agencies specialize in creating educational content for the healthcare and life science industries. These agencies typically specialize in one of 2 areas: promotional education, education and training materials tied to the promotion of a given product or therapy, continuing medical education, accredited education and training materials created for continuing physician and medical professional education. Other agencies. While not advertising agencies, enterprise technology agencies often work in tandem with advertising agencies to provide a specialized subset of services offered by some interactive agencies: Web 2.0 website design and development, content management systems, web application development, and other intuitive technology solutions for the web, mobile devices and emerging digital platforms. The student-run advertising agency model, which mainly operates out of university classrooms or as a student groups, provides free advertising services to clients in exchange for the educational opportunity. Agency departments, creative department, the people who create the actual ads form the core of an advertising agency. Modern advertising agencies usually form their copywriters and art directors into creative teams. Creative teams may be permanent partnerships or formed on a project-by-project basis. The art director and copywriter report to a creative director, usually a creative employee with several years of experience. Although copywriters have the word "write" in their job title, and art directors have the word "art," one does not necessarily write the words and the other draw the pictures. They both generate creative ideas to represent the proposition. Once they receive the creative brief from their account team, the creative team will conceptualize ideas to take to their creative director for feedback. This can often be a back-and-forth process, occurring several times before several ads are set to present to the client. Creative departments frequently work with outside design or production studios to develop and implement their ideas. Creative departments may employ production artists as entry-level positions, as well as for operations and maintenance. Account services, agencies appoint account executives to liaise with the clients. The account executives need to be sufficiently aware of the client's needs and desires that can be instructed to the agency's personnel and should get approval from the clients on the agency's recommendations to the clients. Creativity and marketing acumen are the needed area of the client service people. They work closely with the specialists in each field. The account manager will develop a creative brief, usually about a page that gives direction to the creative team. The creative brief often includes information about the target audience and their attitudes and behaviors. The creative team will take the brief and, aware of their parameters, develop original copy and graphics depending on media strategy. Media buying. The media services department's employees are the people who have contacts with the suppliers of various creative media. For example, they will be able to advise upon and negotiate with printers if an agency is producing flyers for a client. However, when dealing with the major media, this work is usually outsourced to a media agency which can advise on media planning and is normally large enough to negotiate prices down further than a single agency or client can. They can often be restrained by the client's budget, in which, the media strategy will inform the creative team what media platform they'll be developing the ad for. Modern agencies might also have a media planning department integrated, which does all the spots planning and placements. Production. Without the production department, the ads created by the copywriter and art director would be nothing more than words and pictures on paper. The production department, in essence, ensures the TV commercial or print ad, etc., gets produced. They are responsible for contracting external vendors. Producers are involved in every aspect of a project, from the initial creative briefing through execution and delivery. In some agencies, senior producers are known as executive producers, or content architects. Other departments and personnel, in small agencies, employees may do both creative and account service work. Larger agencies attract people who specialize in one or the other, and indeed include a number of people in specialized positions, production work, internet advertising, planning, or research, for example. An often forgotten, but integral, department within an advertising agency is traffic. The traffic department regulates the flow of work in the agency. It is typically headed by a traffic manager. Traffic increases an agency's efficiency and profitability through the reduction of false job starts, inappropriate job initiation, incomplete information sharing, over and under cost estimation and the need for media extensions. For example, in small agencies without a dedicated traffic manager, one employee may be responsible for managing workflow, gathering cost estimates and answering the phone. Large agencies may have a traffic department of 5 or more employees. Large advertising agencies may also have other departments common to large companies and professional services firms, such as in-house legal, business development, accounting and human resources departments. Interns in advertising. Advertising interns are typically university juniors and seniors who are interested in and may have an aptitude for advertising. Internships at advertising agencies most commonly fall into one of 5 areas of expertise: accounts services, interactive, media, public relations and traffic. Art students working on the creative side can find internships as an assistant art director or assistant copywriter. An internship program in account services usually involves fundamental work within account management as well as offering exposure to other facets of the agency. The primary responsibility of this position is to assist account managers. Functions of the account management intern may include research and analysis, gathering information regarding industry, competition, customer product or service, as well as presenting findings in verbal written form with recommendations, involvement in internal meetings and, when appropriate, client meetings, assisting account services in the management of creative projects. Interns often take part in the internal creative process, where they may be charged with creating and managing a website as well as developing an advertising campaign. Hands-on projects such as these help interns learn how strategy and well-developed marketing are essential to a sound advertising and communications plan. During their internship, the intern will experience the development of an ad, brochure and broadcast or communications project from beginning to end. During the internship, the intern should be exposed to as much as possible within the agency and advertising process. See also, List of advertising agencies, references. External links, 4As, American Association of Advertising Agencies.